Hi guys. So, decided to pull a couple rooms. My lovely runes bag. This is every rune I have with the exception of alphabets. Alphabets are not in here. And if you want a set or all of the sets, you can find them at mysticmoonshop.com under symbolism runes or symbol runes. I think symbolism runes. Okay. Let me get my handy dandy book because there's lots of definitions on these babies. We got some alchemy. We've got more alchemy. Ooh, my. A lot of manifestors out there. Okay, Mercury. Communication. Mental. Agility. Hang on. Communication, mental agility, adaptability, curiosity, spirituality, information, thoughts, ideas, perception, and reality. Then we have 2 alchemies. Wow. This one is spirit. Spiritual alchemy is an ancient practice that transcends the physical transformation of base metals into gold, focusing instead on the inner transformation of the human soul. And the other one is sulfuric acid. Sulfur represents properties such as dryness, heat, and masculinity. In alchemy, it could also represent evaporation, expansion, and dissolution. In terms of human body, it represented the soul. In terms of the tria prima, sulfur was seen as the middling element connecting salt and mercury. So we're alchemizing something. We're alchemizing something through communication. That's pretty much what I was saying. We're alchemizing through communication, which is actually pretty normal. Some people alchemize through communication or by communication. Okay, present. We have the emperor. If it's an emperor, it could be knowledge. It's an emperor. And the challenge or the problem is obstacles and barriers, but everything's under control. So there's obstacles and barriers to the emperor. In the past, we have teamwork and planning. In the future, we have somebody who's feeling very, very depressed, or maybe it's a recovery. Is it a recovery? Yeah, it's a little bit of a recovery from depression, anxiety, sleepless nights. They are recovering a bit. Goals and what we're working towards is no offer of money. So somebody's getting something financial and somebody doesn't want anybody to have it. What is hidden or what's unknown is the Nine of Pentacles, which is a woman who is surrounded by pentacles, and she has a I don't know what kind of bird it is. I can't remember. Anyway, on her hand. She's not hurting for anything. She's not wanting for anything. She is perfectly comfortable, perfectly happy, content, and doing well. The advice: we have rest, contemplation, uh, yeah, rest, outside influences. It's not time for a separation. Wonder what we're separating from. Hopes and fears. And the outcome is personal internal battle. Okay, so hopes and fears is a king of cups. This is a man who um, is kind of emotional, but he hides his feelings. He wears a mask. He doesn't like let people know, who he is or what he thinks or how he feels, or he can be emotionally manipulating. Um, yeah. Anyway, the outcome is like went off into Never Land. Outcome is personal internal battle. That's usually like an internal struggle, trying to figure something out, trying to come up with, I don't know, like dig for how you actually feel, or maybe you know how you actually feel, but it doesn't sound logical, so you're kind of battling back and forth. So in the past, we had teamwork and planning. What was this about? Something about no communication from a distance, a loss, and closing out a cycle. Okay, but what was the planning? A liar, defending something that doesn't need to be defended, and an emotional financial roller coaster. So they were trying to stop a cycle from closing out, or doing something to initiate the cycle from being closed. Is it stop the cycle? Yeah, they were trying to stop a cycle from closing out. Okay, and then we have an emperor. Emperor has a problem, which is obstacles and barriers. Tell me about the emperor. The emperor is actually kind of happy right now. He's celebrating. Is this, there's a new beginning. Is this a block? Okay, so the emperor is celebrating um, something about not moving on, not walking down a spiritual path, or not looking to the spiritual, um, not moving on to peaceful calmer waters, a, a block, something is being blocked, or the emperor, oh, something is being blocked, or the emperor's being blocked. This is a block. And this is his counterpart. So there's a block between the emperor and the empress. And there's a celebration about that. Oh. So somebody has blocked. This says that somebody has blocked, successfully blocked, or is trying to block, or will block an emperor from their empress. The problem is there's obstacles and barriers, but everything is under control. The outside influence is things appear to be better than they are. Has this block happened? Is this a future event? So, yes, future event. And what are the obstacles and barriers? Intuition, no love, and a lot of work to do. Okay, so basically, I think this is about spiritual communication, telepathic, possibly communication. If this is an emperor and empress who have telepathic communication abilities, then they could be being blocked. Which case, they're sending, what they're doing is they're sending the feeling that your intuition is incorrect, like they're blocking the intuition between the empress and the emperor. They are making them feel like there's no love between them and there's a lot of work to do. So they're diverting their attention or blocking spiritual communication so that they absorb themselves in work and they basically forget about communicating or contacting one another. Or it could also be actual physical communication. No, it is not. It is actually telepathic communication. Obstacles and barriers and under control. Okay, so in the future, it shows depression, sadness, uh, grief, but it's a recovery from highly emotional, not carefree and go with the flow, and something about not being in denial, accepting, accepting this situation. Yeah. Um, yeah, so this is similar to what I was talking about yesterday, where the dark forces or the dark energies are doing kind of like a cloaking or a blocking of the energies to um, humans in general. Humans, like, I literally thought it was my own, like when that happened to me, I was thinking it was my own uh, battle or my own um, my own issue. But we did a spread yesterday and I realized, or today, yeah, yesterday, and I realized that it's it's universal. It's like it's not an individual problem, it's a blanket problem. So people, all people, whether you're aware of your psychic abilities or your intuitive abilities or not, are experiencing this. uh, since I did that video yesterday, I have seen more evidence to that fact after the fact. And again, this read is along the same lines. It is blocking communication um, from the Empress to the Emperor. So the Emperor is having problems contacting his Empress. And it is through spiritual contact. So it's not physical face to face, like pick up the phone and call. It is a telepathic communication that is occurring between these people. Yeah, it's telepathic. And somebody's getting frustrated by it. They're not carefree, go with the flow, as they shouldn't be. And they're accepting that it's happening. They're realizing that it is happening. And it's designed to put a wedge between the emperor and the empress, um, to make them question their feelings or question the loyalty of the other one, to, um, you know, put thoughts and feelings into, um, these two people, the emperor and the empress, so that they are feeling like not loving, not, like they want to rush to each other's arms kind of thing. They're actually, um, trying to get them to dislike each other. They have no interest in one another. The, goal here is no offer of money. The the theme, that I have heard, that I have read, that I have seen, is that the emperor is, he sees the empress. He doesn't know the empress. He sees the empress. He is in telepathic communication with the empress. He knows of her. He knows what she does. He communicates with her through telepathy, but he doesn't physically know her. He eventually offers her a job. That job, that they go into together, or it's a job or it's a business partnership, it's something along those lines. Um, they come together through some type of business, uh, what do you call it? Business, contact. Like he hires her, or, uh, he has a problem and he hires her to take care of his problem, or he works for some company, or he owns his own company and he hires her to come to work for him. Or they meet as friends and they, um, enter into a business partnership, and before too long they realize that, they're meant for each other, and they end up falling in love. Um, the what is not known, uh, this is the queen, or the, let's see, face to face meeting. Uh, this is talking about wealth. The emperor is actually very wealthy, um, and that, so he could very well be a business owner who is hiring somebody that he is very interested in, and maybe he didn't know it, but there's a face-to-face meeting that is happening now. Um, and then this is a recovery, I believe. Yeah. So the Queen of Pentacles, so he comes up in this situation, what's not known, he comes up as the King of Pentacles. So he is a wealthy man. The recovery, the Queen of Pentacles also shows up here. And there is a face-to-face meeting between the two. These two people are both in business and they come together. She is recovering her business currently. So there was a downturn, something happened, there was a problem. She is working diligently, very hard to try and get her business back on track. This King of Pentacles comes in. Somehow he is seeing that she's doing this. Of course, if they are in telepathic communication, which I believe they are, he's seeing it firsthand. Oh, I'm almost shuffle. Why do I do that? I'm moving on from this part to this part. Okay, what to do? Focus, celebration, and there is some serious clarity coming in the future. Truth and clarity. Although, and there is no communication from a long distance, no leadership. There is a new beginning coming in from the outside. So whoever this is that's contemplating, they're kind of focused. This is, I don't know, the collective. This is the collective, right? Yeah, the collective is resting, focusing, celebrating. There is some form of celebration. There was focus in the past, some type of victory now, and so I think that's tied in with this here, which is the Queen of Pentacles. You've been working hard. You've been focused on what you needed to do. You've been getting things done. And now you're starting to see your efforts have started to bring in rewards. You're starting to see your efforts coming about. And in the future here, there is some clarity coming. There was a guy who was lying. A cycle was closing and a loss occurred. So, yeah, that's the guy from the teamwork and planning. Teamwork and planning. There, okay, and the no offer of money. So this is that energy of the dark energies coming after the light energies, because they don't want the light energies to multiply and be happy and spread happiness and make other people happy, and the dark energies and the light energies are colliding. They're fighting. It's a spiritual battle. It is a spiritual battle. The outside influence. Something about being defensive. Wanting to fight. Yeah. So this is showing two males a King of Wands, a King of Pentacles, a Queen of Pentacles. Something about no fast communication. So there must have been a communication that I don't know. This could be email. This could be text message. It could be a fight. Could be two people trying to start a fight. It looks like, or one person trying to start a fight with another person. It looks like it was a King of Wands who was texting a Queen of Pentacles, or yeah, because she is the incoming influence. The King of Pentacles is actually in the Greatest Hopes and Fears. King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles are side by side. There is no communication between the King of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles. Somebody is in defensive mode right at this moment, and in the near future, they're going to be kind of weak, I guess. There's a change that's happening, and it's bringing happiness to someone. But it appears that there's no communication. Like somebody, it looks like this King of Wands has texted or emailed this Queen of Pentacles or someone else. I believe it's Queen of Pentacles because she's on the incoming energy. And there was no response. And that was about no time for, or not time for a separation. So I'm thinking that is the negative energy trying to keep the positive energy. In this case, it's the King of Wands as the negative energy and the Queen of Pentacles as the positive energy. The Queen of Pentacles is working. She's busy. She would have come up as something else if she wasn't, she might have come up as the King of, or the Queen of Swords if she wanted to put him straight. She might have come up as the Queen of Wands if she wanted to maybe go out on a date with him. You know what I mean? Or the Queen of Cups if she was, feeling compassionate towards him. But she came up as the Queen of Pentacles in the upright, in the incoming energy. So she's off doing something. She is not paying any attention to what this King of Wands is doing. Greatest hope and fear for the collective is that they have somebody in their life that is being dishonest about their feelings and their emotions. So pretty much, and that is leading to a personal internal battle. And that personal internal battle is somebody who is not sure of somebody else's intentions or somebody else's, you know what I mean? This would be somebody who maybe got a piece of information and they're really not sure if it's true or it isn't true. That's what this personal internal battle feels like. Like somebody has told them something and they don't know if what they're being told is true. They don't believe it. That is correct. They don't believe it. They don't believe that what they're being told is correct. And this communication issue, spiritual baths are really good for cleansing your energy. You can do a fast if you are having, big problems with energies coming in and they're being bad, or they're being, they're like sticking around, you can't get rid of them, then spiritual bath could help. Incense will help, particularly sage. White sage will help. You can do a cleansing of your body, your house. Just make sure you don't burn anything down. Palo Santo, you can also use that to clear energy. Um, what else? Okay, so water is really good. So, like a spiritual bath with some meditation is really good. Try to connect with your higher self, try to connect with your angels. Um, a shower, if you cannot take a bath, a shower is really good too. Let the water run on your crown chakra and think about and say that you are cleansing, that you are removing any negative energies, clearing your body, clearing everything. You're clearing everything of anything negative. The other thing you can do is meditation, obviously, and try to do a white light meditation. You can probably find out some information on white light meditation on the internet, or books, but pretty much you're surrounding yourself in white light, which is protection from these energies that are blocking and getting in the way and lying and scheming and trying to disrupt your life. Um, what else? There are essential oils that are very good um, for purifying and cleansing. You could look those up on the internet. Herbs. You could do protection spells. Protection spells are not black magic. They're white magic. They are the only magic that is free from karma, because you have the right to protect yourself. And you might say, well, I have a right to call my energy back too. Your energy will come back on its own. But if you force it back, uh, then it is a karmic thing. And it is actually not a good magic. Anyway, a protection spell, herbs to ward off evil, speak to Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ is the protector of humans, protector of evil energies. He takes away the evil energies. So you would be speaking to Jesus Christ when you do your protection spell. For information on protection spells, you can also find those on the internet. I also have books in my store that talk about protection spells. But it is remember this, the only spiritual practice you can do. Candle spells come with karma. Jar spells come with karma. Any type of, money draw or anything like that. That's all karma. There is a price to pay, but for protection, for spiritual protection, you can do those spells without any karmic consequences whatsoever, because you're not intending to harm anybody. Gemstones. You can use black tourmaline is really good. I believe onyx is good. Again, there's a World Wide Web out there that'll tell you any of these that will assist you with protection. Um, and I think that's about it. Yeah. Make sure your thoughts are positive. Make sure that you are focused on positive things, positive thinking, not negativity. Um, don't react to anything that you hear quickly. Give it time to soak in. See if it's something that um, resonates with you as true or does not resonate with you as true. If somebody tells you something and it's unsettling, give it some time, feel it, feel through it, and see if it feels true and correct. If it feels true, you can research it. You can make phone calls and, whatever it is, make phone calls, ask people if, this particular thing is happening. Um, you can find out truth about something pretty easy on your own without going to the source that told you. And I would do that. I would definitely, definitely investigate things, especially if they're coming from an energy that you've cut off a long time ago, or an energy that's questionable. Just take your time and go slow. Trust but verify. Okay, don't trust, verify. Verify everything. And if you are experiencing these blocks, or if you think you are experiencing these blocks, um, then give yourself some time in the morning, preferably in the morning, in the evening, to do some type of spiritual practice. Read a Bible, uh, pray. Prayer is a great thing. Um, you could, uh, meditate. You could do some yoga. You could, anyway, do these things that are um, spiritually positive for you, uh, that strengthen your intuition, strengthen your beliefs, put you in a good place, put you in a positive mind space. Have a cup of tea. There's some teas that are really good. I think rosemary or thyme. Maybe it's thyme. Thyme tea is really good. I think that's a really good one for spiritual practice. Um, anyway, I would say right now, the way things are going, the vibe that's around, the difficulty that I have had staying in positive energy and not being blocked, not being pulled away, has been to focus on what I'm doing, my goals, my things, prayer, meditation, yoga, uh, spiritual baths, all those things. I actually do all of them on a fairly regular basis, just because I do feel at these energies really easy, and I want to you know eliminate any problems with being blocked from God, the heavens, whatever. Protection spells, I'll do those periodically. Yeah, just, just just focus on your spiritual health, your physical health, and your mental health. I think those things are probably the most important thing you can do right now about anything. Minimize problems in your life, minimize negative people, minimize people who are hurting you or causing you problems or not honoring you, not respecting you, not loving you properly. That's the first step. And then the second step is focusing on your mental, emotional, and spiritual health. That means eating right, not eating processed foods, prayer, meditation, everything that I've talked about in this video, and just keeping your thoughts clear and positive, not on negative. There's so many energies that are trying to screw with you right now. There really are. It's just incredible. Um, Minimize those and focus on yourself and your goals and your wants and your desires, and you will do absolutely fine. Love and blessings.